Hello everyone, welcome to 905 by Adam Cadre. This is another game that I played before when I was a young child and it stuck with me. I feel like this is the kind of game where giving like an intro for it can only kind of diminish the effect of this game. This is a great one, so we're just kind of gonna jump right into it here. We are in our bedroom. The time is 9:05 a.m. The phone rings. Oh no, how long have you been asleep? Sure, it was a tough night, but this is bad. This is very bad. The phone rings. 9:05 by Adam Cadre. Yeah, original release, I think that's January 3rd, I'm gonna guess. 2000. Bedroom, in bed. This bedroom is extremely sparse, with dirty laundry scattered haphazardly all over the floor. Cleaner clothing can be found in the dresser. A bathroom lies to the south, while a door to the east leads to the living room. On the end table are a telephone, a wallet, and some keys. The phone rings. Well, I may as well answer your phone, right? You pick up the phone. Hadley, a shrill voice cries. Hadley, haven't you even left yet? You knew that our presentation was at 9 o'clock sharp. First, the thing with the printer is now this. There won't even be enough left of you for Bowman Fire once he's done with you. Now get the hell down here. And click, and we see the time went up to 9:06. Let's take our wallet, take the keys. Let's try to head out here. Oh, you have to get out of bed. It does that. I think this game likes to slow you down. Try to go east. You'll have to get out of bed first. Get out of bed. Get out of bed. That took 1 full minute. Relatable. East. Living room. The furniture isn't as carefully arranged as one might like. And it's a bit lacking in the luxury, so it might make this place a more pleasant place to spend an evening. No stereo, no TV, no DVD, none of that. But this living room is still nicer than most of those in this neighborhood. A kitchenette lies to the east, the bedroom to the west, and the front door to the south. So we'll try to go south. Front door is closed. Open front door. South. You need to clear out quickly, true, but you look like an absolute wreck. Going out in this condition and drawing the inevitable bewildered stares would just be making a bad situation worse. Alright, close door. Close front door. North. Isn't a useful direction from here? I thought that was the kitchenette lies to the east. Kitchenette. You don't really have time to poke around and cook yourself a fabulous breakfast right now. Best to keep your time here limited. The exit is west. On the counter are a toaster and a Pop-Tart. Eat toast, eat Pop-Tart? Do we need to toast it? Pot-Tart. Eat Pop-Tart. It's not Sunday brunch at La Tochère, but it'll do. West, suppose we got a wash up here. Bedroom. Go south into the bathroom. This is a far from luxurious, but still quite functional bathroom with a sink, toilet, and shower. The bedroom lies to the north. That's a shower. It's generally a good idea to take off one's clothes before showering. What's my inventory? Drop all. Okay, remove clothes. Remove watch. It says we're wearing a gold watch too. So we take those off. We shower. What are we? Okay, drop all. We have to take them off and then we have to drop them. Now we shower. Take all. And then we have to go north to the bedroom, get clean clothes, get clothes. Dresser, open dresser. Get clean clothing. Wear clean clothing. And thrilling gameplay, I'm aware. What do we have? We may as well drop our soiled clothing. Look around so I can remember how to get out of here. East of the living room. Open front door. Let's go south. And we finally made it to the driveway. This is quite a seedy neighborhood, but there isn't really anywhere in the whole Las Mesas metro area that isn't at least a little rundown. Of course, the locals may complain about the ugliness and the crime, but the fact is that a starter house like this one would cost easily 5 times as much in some place like Las Playas. Las Playas, I don't know where that is. I'm guessing it's somewhere in the US. And that's if you could find one. The house lies to the north. A car is parked here in the driveway. I'll close the front door because I'm assuming it's going to be paranoid about that. Get in car. Unlock car. Get in car. You could climb inside and start up the engine. Scenic Las Mesas. Man, this place is an absolute toilet. Soon you'll be able to afford to get the hell out of here, provided you can avoid making any more slip-ups on the job. As you cruise down the road, you notice a freeway on-ramp approaching. Would you like to get on? Say yes. You start to change lanes, but you notice that the ramp is out of service today. Some sort of maintenance work. But that's okay. There's another on-ramp less than a mile down the road from here. You keep driving. As you cruise down the road, you see the familiar Loungin Technologies building approaching. Would you like to stop here? Yes, I would. You pull into the parking lot and hop out. Loungin Technologies parking lot. You're at the employee's entrance to the Loungin Technologies building. There's a slot by the door next to a sign reading "Insert ID card here." The car is parked in the parking lot. Can we insert ID card? I'm guessing we have to open our wallet. Take ID card. Insert card. Insert card in slot. A green LED lights up, the door clicks open, and you step inside. Now you're in Loungin Technologies. You are standing in a hallway near the back entrance to Loungin Technologies. The hallway leads north to the reception area and south to the parking lot, while a door marked Matthew Bowman lies to the west. There's a cubicle here. It is marked simply Hadley. Alright, let's go west to talk to our boss. Nope. You peek into Bowman's office. It's empty. You're tempted to go poking around, but some glances in your direction from down the hall put an end to that idea. Go north, I guess? Given the circumstances, wandering around lounging and making small talk with the programmers might not be the brightest idea you've had today. What do we do here? Examine cubicle? 3 walls which barely rise higher than the desk they enclose. Sit at cubicle? What do we do here? Okay. We can't move anywhere. Reinsert our ID card into the slot. West. Do we just wait? Examine wallet. What's our inventory? Okay, it says get form taken. Oh, examine cubicle. No, we already did that. Examine form. Sign form. Can we... What happens if we take all? Okay, take 10. Okay, I don't know how you're supposed to know. I might be, maybe I arrived too late, because, like, the timer is ticking there, but, yeah. I don't know if I read it. So you go, you take, form, you're supposed to know to do that somehow. Examine form says this is a form numbered F209. It is filled out but not signed. Signed form, not holding a pen. Take a pen. Now we can sign form. You hear footsteps as you sign the form. You look up just in time to see Bowman's door click shut. And we go west into the cubicle. You walk into Bowman's office and, smiling, hand him the signed form. Bowman asks, "Who the hell are you?" The jig is up. You try to make a break for it, but Bowman calls for security, and the guards wrestle you to the ground before you can make it back to the car. The anchorman chuckles. And now, on the lighter side of the news, you've heard about the burglar who broke into a home and started stealing the family's valuables, only to get so worn out from the exertion that he fell asleep and was caught when the homeowners returned? Here's one to top that. A burglar broke into an East Las Mesas home, killed the owner and stashed his body under the bed, put his possessions into the trunk of the car, and then fell asleep, woke up the next morning, went to his victim's office and tried to do the victim's job. Insanity defense is likely. And now here's the weather is J Doubleday. Or is it? You have been sentenced to life imprisonment. Written and programmed by Adam Cadre. Tested by Alexandra Hoffer. Version 1 tested by Lisa Daly. Additional thanks to Elizabeth Sweeney, Jonathan Blask, and Jonathan Bletcher. Would you like to restart, restore, a saved game, or quit? So yeah, that's the joke here is that, like, it if you read through everything as you play through the first time, there's nothing explicitly saying that you are who you, like, the whole joke is that the setting, you normally, like, determine the identity of who you are in these kinds of games from the setting you're in. So when you wake up in the house and you get the phone call, you assume you're just that guy. But the game is very carefully written. That's kind of the whole fun of it, so that it never explicitly says that you are the guy that you're thinking you are. So, like, the whole fun, really, of this game then is going to restart. I don't know why I did all caps. It's written intentionally very ambiguously, so that, like, you could think, so that, like, it makes sense from your natural assumption that you are the guy, you are the homeowner, but it also makes sense from, like, the perspective of the burglar. So, the writing has to kind of, like, toe this fine line between, like, it can't explicitly say that you are the homeowner, because then it'll just be lying and spoil the whole, then the joke doesn't work. But it can't explicitly say that you're not the homeowner either, because, then, again, you would know ahead of time, and you wouldn't, there's no surprise there. Like, if you see the writing here, the opening narration, the phone rings. Oh no, how long have you been asleep? Sure, it was a tough night, but this is bad. This is very bad. The phone rings. Yeah, on the end are telephone, a-wallet, and some keys. If we look under bed, under the bed you see the corpse of the guy who owns this house. That's fun. So now we can get out of bed, go assess the bathroom, take off clothes, take off wash, drop all, we shower, take all. North, back to the bedroom. Open dresser. Take clean clothing. Wear clean clothing. We go east to the living room. Like, we're not even just going to answer the phone in the bedroom. East to the kitchenette. Eat Pop-Tart. Go west. Open front door. Go south. Get in car. Right, unlock car. That was a mistake. Do I not have everything? Oh, I didn't get the... I gotta go back to the bedroom. Take all. Take wallet. Take keys. I was hoping to speedrun this. We are being a little clunky. I don't think it really matters. So get in car. Unlock the car with a space. Get in the car. We do not get on the freeway on-ramp. We do not stop the Lounge and Technologies building. Soon the Lounge building is in your rearview mirror. You keep driving. As you cruise down the road, you notice another freeway on-ramp approaching. Would you like to get on? Yes. You merge onto the freeway, crank up the radio, and vanish without a trace. You have left Las Mesas. So that's like the good ending, I suppose, if you want to call it that. Not that, I mean, you know what I mean. Also, I wonder, can we undo? Where are we? We are, okay. Get in the car. We do not get on the freeway on-ramp. We do not stop at the London Buildings Technology building. And then we do not take the freeway. This is the secret third ending. You elect not to get on the freeway, but the idiot in the other lane decides to give it a try. Swerving in front of you before you can react, he sparks a collision that ends in a gruesome fireball. You have died. I don't know what the point of that is, really. I guess it's like if people don't catch on that they're supposed to... Like, the game does kind of like use subtextual hints to shepherd you to taking over the guy's job. So, like, I guess if you just never try to get on any on-way ramps, this is, like, its clue that you, are doing something wrong there. But otherwise, I thought it was a very clever, nice, compact, fun little game here. The, time mechanic, too, is a fun red herring, how it goes up by 1 minute. Every command. And you can easily just, like... think that the twist in the game, if you know there is one, is going to be something to do with that. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, it does kind of speak for itself for the most part. It's like I said before, it's not really a game you can kind of give an intro to. Because if you even know that there's going to be a twist, it kind of like... There's only so many things the twist could be, so I feel like it's best to go in just blind, like how I tried to do. It was a little tricky. I was a little on edge on like accidentally putting in a command that would reveal the twist early, because like I said, I haven't played this game since I was like 16-ish. But I did remember the twist. I didn't remember exactly what things you could do to reveal it was a twist early, like once you go back with the foreknowledge. So I was a little on edge for that playing through, but otherwise, you know, like not a super long or substantial game, but it's setting out to do something. It's got a joke it wants to tell, and it does it very compactly and very efficiently. I think it's a fun one. I like it. So yeah. Next time, there's a couple other games I'm considering. before we take a break from the interactive fiction games. Like, I want to get at least a week or so out of this. But it's really for me to kind of sort out. I have some plans. I'll work on that. But otherwise, for now, we may as well just call it here. And hopefully this was entertaining. As always, thank you for watching.